My name's Pam, and for 26 years I was a professional chef until my health got so bad I had to stand down. For 5 of those years I ran a bistro opposite the local allergy centre, and I chose to start catering for people with allergies. I was the first one in the city to do it. Whilst I was doing that, I studied to become a dietitian and nutritionist so I could do better for my customers. 10 years later, and I ended up with a severe back injury that meant it would be several years of physical therapy before I could even think of going back to work. And then it happened. I took my meds one day. I ended up in intensive care having severe reactions to the pain medication. It was discovered at that point that I was allergic to 90% of the pain meds that were able to be given to me or prescribed to me, unless they were an anti-inflammatory or an opiate needing special permissions to obtain for long-term usage. They tried other things, and the more they tried, the worse it got. I was given nerve blockers and epilepsy medication that turned me into The Walking Dead, antidepressants that turned me into a paranoid psychotic that hid under the kitchen table with a carving knife, needing to protect myself. And then it happened again. I developed a rash on my thighs that got worse every time I took the anti-inflammatory medication. I went to the doctor, who brushed it off until I dropped my jeans in front of him and said, "Will you just fucking look?" He looked, and he freaked out internally. He told me to sit, sort myself out, and he was going to call an ambulance. I had developed the ibuprofen rash, which basically means you have around 3 days to live. 2 weeks later, and I'm home and I'm able to take the majority of anything unless it's opiates, which honestly I was not and am not going to become a pill junkie for anyone. During this time, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and complex post-traumatic stress disorder and sleep apnea, not to mention my weight was starting to skyrocket. I stopped taking the medication. For a week, I was in stupid amounts of pain. I could barely move, couldn't walk. I was crawling around, and then my body got used to it. I found my baseline for my pain levels, so I started to study, and I studied to become a herbalist. Now at this time I am able to put all my information together to do what I can to turn food into medicine and work on truly healing myself. However, as part of that journey, I wanted to learn more about other people and their experiences with allergies, food intolerances, other invisible medical conditions, and how they cope on a day-to-day basis, and the response they get from other people around them, including medical professionals. I have several friends that have food allergies and other medical conditions, and I wanted to learn more. I found myself that medical professionals do not want to do much if they can't throw a pill at it or cut it out. In fact, now they have started sending me little YouTube videos, I kid you not, to tell me that pain is all in my head. And I do agree with this to a degree, but there's no mention on how to fix it. Just that that's the case. So, here we are. And this is why this series of videos on this channel is happening. I do hope you find something positive here, whether it be support and not feeling like you're the only one and alone, or some learning and understanding of those around you, or even yourself, so that you have better reactions to other people's behavior in the future, or even your own. If you're interested in this and wish to follow this series of videos or join me on my journey to wellness, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon so that you'll be notified when my videos come up, and give this video a thumbs up. Just remember, every step is a step forward. Even if it feels like you're going backwards, you're just taking a detour. I'll see you next time.